I want you to picture something for me. You're a border patrol agent for your home country. You feel great pride in this and cannot wait to begin working for the betterment of your nation. Your first day on the job, your manager comes up to you and explains that you will be stationed to protect a beautiful new statue of your glorious leader. You nod in excitement as your manager begins handing you the equipment you'll be using for this endeavor. This equipment consists of one lean-flavored skateboard and a live hand grenade. You look down at your hands, then up at your manager, down at your hands, and up at your manager. He smiles brightly, puts a hand on your shoulder, and whispers into your ear, "You'll do great." Also, in case you weren't already switching religions to one that lets you get into heaven after killing yourself, you'll be defending the statue from shape-shifting shadow demons. As you may already know from how this game fucking looks, it's really stupid. So before we get into this, let me give you a little context. These are gigglers. They are a people who have staked all their faith on the idea of the Ubermensch, as in they are basically Nazis who preach racial superiority over anything they don't like. You, as a guard of this country's statue of instant teleportation, are to protect it from these so-called lesser people. Now, I lied to you.
I don't even like french fries.
Your superiors don't actually just give you a skateboard and a grenade. No, that would be too easy. You have to buy those yourself. Instead, what they do give you is a baseball bat, with which you are meant to reenact an average day in New York by eviscerating your fellow man. You may have also noticed that this is a Roblox game, made by Tumor, a Roblox developer. Now, I don't know about you, but I have full faith in our well-trained pilots and state-of-the-art technology. Which is why it's such a shame they put me on the no-fly list for trying to bring a fucking Glingleborb on board. Speaking of, this is the shop. It's where you go to spend hard-earned giggle points on equipment developed by our top scientists. Now, there's probably some sort of synergy in each weapon that the different classes provide. A carefully crafted toolkit designed to be used together for maximum efficiency. I'm not gonna lie to you though, I don't fucking care. There is only one god in my eyes, and he's a skateboard super terrorist. That being said, you'll probably want to try a few classes on your own, so we'll go over them anyways. The yellow fellows are called gigglers. Like I said before, they spawn with a baseball bat, but they can also buy a guitar, which stuns enemies every time you hit them. The blue guys are the Gazos, who specialize entirely in ranged combat, turning the game into an FPS. There's really not too much to say about the Gloobers, they heal people. There are more, but honestly, I don't give a shit, so let's move on. Now that you know about the weapons, it's time to learn where you're using them and what you're using them on. There are several maps in this game, even though almost every lobby will be the fucking same goddamn grassy hills one. The castle is my personal favorite since it lets you hit gnarly tricks on the skateboard. More importantly though, are the enemies. For every type of Glaggle resident you are meant to protect, there's a dark evil fucked up version of the same guy. In round 1, it's just gigglers, so all you need to worry about are the baseball bats. In round 2, the Gazos appear, now making it possible for you to be beaten and shot to death at the same time. Now, before you get to the goobers, first, there's a boss. Frankly, I don't know what the fuck is going on with him. He has the voice scout lines from TF2 and just sort of does his own thing. It's not too hard to deal with. You know, you can kill him pretty easily. But that's only the first boss. After the Goobers and the Gembos, you have to fight a second one. Not only is he just harder to beat, but the problem is that when you do beat him, he turns into a fucking nuclear suicide bomber. As long as he's in the middle of nowhere, that's fine. It doesn't really matter if you lose a life to the explosion since the round is already over. What will cause a problem, however, is if he dies near the statue. The statue does not like being fucking eviscerated in nuclear hellfire. However, it is worth noting that this only matters if you care about winning the game. Personally, I believe the game is at its best when you throw every objective to the wind and just try to insert a skateboard into the urethras of as many people as possible.